That's a returning.
Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I'm going to be doing yet another special topic video for you today, folks. This was once again a requested video from a good friend of mine. It's going to be one of those what if scenarios again. Now, a good friend of mine had asked me, what if the Doomsday guy and Duke Nukem had met up on this unknown space station in a space, and would they work together or what? What if the creature on this particular space station were the combination of the aliens from the Duke Nukem video game series and the demons from the Doom series, and the last boss will be an alien demon hybrid? And of course I will give you my thoughts on that and such. Yeah, I'll be thinking, you know, that could be something good for a video game. Yeah, I kind of honestly think that can make a good combination for a video game and such. And just to make things clear for those who are not familiar with the Doomguy and the Duke Nukem video game series, they're not from the same video game series. Just to make things clear, folks, the Doomguy, which is an official title which was given by the fans, and also is known as the Doom Machine, or just the Machine, whom is the protagonist of the Doom series, video game series. The Doom video game series is, of course, science fiction horror theme video game series, and as for Duke Nukem himself, he's the hero action character, whom's the main character in the Duke Nukem video game series. The character himself did first appear in the 1991 video game titled Duke Nukem. No surprise. But anyway, if this actually had occurred, these two characters had occurred, in my honest opinion, maybe they most likely won't get along. Really, they wouldn't get along. So maybe at first they'd be fighting each other, because the thing is, the Duke Nukem himself, he comes off as this really high guy, this type of guy that's really cocky, really confident, maybe a little arrogant, maybe because he feels extremely confident himself, and he feels that maybe he doesn't need help from anyone at all. And the same can be the same sort of thing can be said by the Doomguy in a way. And both characters are strong, of course, both of which are really skilled in the fighting matter. Both have lots of weapons, so I guess they can make a good, video game. And of course they need to, this will make a good video game if you ask me, because there's lots of ideas you can do for stages, and maybe lots of ways you can do for multiple choice type of thing. And if this was done as a video game, I think this can be done as a third-person shooter type of thing. And maybe, yeah, they can both meet up on this unknown space station. Maybe these two characters were fighting this alien character. Yeah, of course I'm talking about the alien from the Alien series. The alien from the Alien series that was done by James Cameron. The James Cameron aliens. Maybe they were fighting that, and it was a tough battle and knocked them both out. And maybe this queen alien, it could be a queen alien that's the hybrid, from the demon from the Doom series. And these two characters, were fighting this queen alien, but it would have to be on separate times, of course, not together, but on separate times. They were knocked unconscious, perhaps, and they can, be taken to the space station somewhere in outer space, and maybe they could be used for food. Maybe they can be used for food for the hybrids babies, kind of like how a bird will gather worms or whatnot and take it up to the nest for its babies after it has after they have, you know, cracked out of their eggs. The same kind of concept can be given to the alien demon hybrid. I can also think, you know, this can also be used as a movie. It can also be used as a movie as well. I think it would make a good movie, but of course, you know, it'd be a horror themed sci-fi type of thing. And like I said before in my other videos, folks, I do think the horror genre is a dying genre. So, you know, mix it up a little bit would be nice. And maybe it doesn't have to have no connection with the previous Alien movies. It could be its own thing. It could be a standalone movie. Maybe James Cameron can, you know, direct the movie. And because I haven't seen a good James Cameron movie in a long time. And personally speaking, I did not like, you know, Avatar, and I did not like Titanic, to be honest with you. There, I said it. I did not like Avatar, and I did not like Titanic at all. I think both of those films are way overrated. But anyway, moving on for that. Maybe in the movie as well, I can use the same kind of storyline, the same kind of concept, different locations for fight scenes and such. And maybe like halfway through, Duke Nukem and Doomguy can work together, and maybe they can become teammates because they can realize putting their differences together can actually benefit them both, because, you know, these aliens and these demons can prove to be such a big threat. And they're a big threat because these demon creatures are a combination of the aliens. Maybe they don't have to be the aliens from the, you know, the James Cameron movies. Maybe they don't have to be from there, but they have to be, you know, maybe the aliens from the Duke Nukem series. Yeah, maybe that would be better. The aliens from the Duke Nukem series. Because in the Duke Nukem video game series, Duke Nukem himself had fought a lot of aliens himself, including the most recent version of Duke Nukem in Duke Nukem Forever, where he fought this queen alien that looked really funky. Maybe we can do that. Take that alien, the boss alien from Duke Nukem Forever, the final boss, take her, but make her kind of like a hybrid type of thing from the demons from the Doom series. Do this type of hybrid type of thing. Give her like 3 heads or something. Yeah, give her like 3 heads, kind of like in King Ghidorah from the Godzilla films. Maybe she can have 3 heads like King Ghidorah does from the Godzilla series. And maybe she could spit out lightning or whatever. And maybe she could fly in the air. Give her big ass wings. Maybe she has no arms or nothing. Yeah, maybe no arms or whatever. And she could become this big old threat for the characters. And they could realize that they have to come together and save the world from this evil menace. And maybe at the end of the movie, maybe the presidents of the world, or maybe just the United States or whatever, can give them a Nobel Prize. And maybe from this point on, they can become the best of friends, probably. And they become such good friends, I guess, you know. That's what I would have done, you know, maybe some good special effects, a good story, you know. This never had occurred, of course. This never had occurred in video games. Maybe in fan fiction, maybe somebody would have written a short fan fiction, maybe, of this type of thing going on, but in actual movie form or an actual video game form, no, it had never occurred, folks. It never had. But it would be an interesting thought that it would actually had occurred. You know, it'd be pretty damn awesome, maybe. Yeah, just so you know, folks, I haven't read any fan fiction for any of the Doom video games or the Duke Nukem video games, because in honesty, I don't like reading fan fiction of certain games or movies, because I found most of them to be, you know, bad. I mean, okay, there's some gems around here and there, but most of them I found to be bad. But anyway, that's besides the point of this video. But, you know, I do think it would be an interesting crossover type of thing, you know, a what if scenario, what if these two individuals teamed up. But as I mentioned earlier, maybe they can be enemies at first, but later on put their differences to a side and become real good friends and defeat this alien invading race. And of course, this queen hybrid type of thing would want to take over the world, of course. It can be, as I mentioned, the aliens from the Duke Nukem video game series and these demons from the Doom series, and they could all somehow mix together. I don't know how exactly they would actually mix together, but maybe perhaps it can be, something, maybe an affection, I guess, or maybe it's something that happened 1,000 years ago where these aliens from the Duke Nukem video game series and these demons from the Doom video game series, maybe roughly 1,000 years ago, they actually start breeding with each other to form a stronger force, and the queen could be the strongest one of the bunch. But that's how I would have done it anyway. I guess that's how I would have done this crossover type of thing, folks. That's how I would have done it. It's an interesting thought, I guess you can say. It's pretty interesting. But again, that's how I would have done it. And if it were a movie, I'd probably have a good script for it, of course. And if it was a good video game, I would have given it a good story, of course. And to be honest with you, if Duke Nukem fought the Doomguy, if Doomguy, I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm sorry about that. Doomguy. If Doomguy and Duke Nukem had fought each other, in my honest opinion, if they're just straight up enemies, I think Duke Nukem would probably won that fight, because he is highly skilled. But then again, that's just my opinion. I do think Duke Nukem himself would have won that fight. But again, it's just me. It's been a lot of years, many years since I played the Doom video games anyway. But anyhow, moving on. But I still would have made it as if, maybe they were enemies at first, but then later on become friends, I guess. That's just my opinion, though. But anyway, that's how I would end this video. Of course, as always, thanks for watching, folks, and take care. See ya.